All right, Coach. A lot of offense today in the loss to Pacific. What are some thoughts after today?
This was a much different style game than we've been playing recently, so had some excitement in it, back and forth. Well, not much back and forth. They got out in front of us pretty big, and we rallied back. Made 3-0 in the first, down to 3-2, then down 8-2 to 8-7. I thought it showed a lot of fight, a lot of character. For a team, we haven't been scoring a ton of runs, so when you're down 8-2, it'd be easy to just throw in the towel. But we got it back to 8-7, and unfortunately couldn't really do much the rest of the game from that point forward. Their bullpen did a good job. I thought our bullpen did a good job. We just had a rare, tough start out of our starting pitcher, which hasn't happened in a while, so it was too much to overcome today.
Yeah, like you said, tough start. Gave up 8 runs in the first 2 innings. With Shu on the mound, Adam Shu, what was different today? Was there a different kind of mindset that he had, or why did he struggle so early?
It's hard to pinpoint. I don't think there was a mindset. Adam's usually pretty steady mentally going into games, so we'll have to check with him and see if anything was off in the week of preparation. But they did a good job attacking him. I mean, they jumped the first pitch of the game for a double. They didn't give him any time to breathe, and we got punched in the mouth. And we had our chances to get out. I mean, the grand slam was after an error. We should have been out of that inning. We gave them an extra out on the bunt to start the game. So just little things like that can add up. And usually Adam bails us out of a lot of those. And today, unfortunately, they got to him. But no, I wouldn't say there was anything visibly different. Didn't have quite the same command that he normally has, and fell behind some guys.
You mentioned your bullpen was pretty good today, despite giving up 4 runs, but held it down for the rest of the way. Hazel went 3 and 2/3, gave up 2 runs, obviously with Jones, getting the bases loaded in the 9th inning there. But what did you see from him today as he settled down nicely?
Yeah, I think just he ran out of steam a little towards the end. We were trying to get through one more inning with him, so we didn't have to use anybody else. But he just still, way too many walks out of him, which is not what he was like early when we got to know him in the fall. But this year he's been kind of battling through that. But you saw what he can do. He can strike his way out of innings, and he had some weak contact there. So that's what he did. He's just been pretty consistent most of the year. But his last outing wasn't a great one, so it was good to get him back out there and throw some zeros up and keep us in the game.
The top half of the lineup was pretty productive today, with Fung, Callinger, and Watanabe picked up 7 hits and scoring 6 of the 7 runs today. What do you see from those 3 and the rest of the lineup when it comes to offense?
Yeah, I guess we had the right guys in the top there all together creating runs. And I think we left a few runs on the table in some situations with those guys. But they're all kind of fast, athletic guys who can get deep in counts and do things. They can usually bunt or hit and run or create something. And that's what we want at the top. They're not probably your prototypical 2s and 3 hitters, body type size, but they're tough outs. And if we could put 3 tough outs together in front of Mike, who's been swinging it well, that was kind of the plan. Stole some bases today, did some things, but we've been missing Fung. Matty Fung's been out of the lineup, and statistically he's not blowing it away, but he brings a certain dynamic, and with his 2 doubles today, and he came up in that real big spot and had a 3-1 count, hit it really hard. It was just right at the guy, and that could have swung the game there. But we like the production there. If we can keep those 3 together in the lineup, I think it gives us a chance to create runs.
The team left 11 guys on base today. It seems like a certain thing with this season where you can't get that one big hit. What are some adjustments, knowing that you got 14 hits today, which is tied for the 3rd most this season in a game? Adjustments for tomorrow heading into Game 2.
Yeah, I don't think we have to change much. I think we'll study their pitcher. They just told us who was pitching now, so we didn't have too much time to prepare for him. But we were just focused on today anyway. But I think it's been a similar plan for most teams against us to try and get us to chase things down. And when we don't, we get ourselves in hitters' counts where we can do damage. So that'll be the plan moving forward. But, yeah, a couple of those situational at-bats with 2nd and 3rd when you just got to put the ball in play. We got to be better. That's where we tend to try and do too much instead of realizing the pitcher's the one with his back against the wall, not us, and we can be the patient ones in the box. But it's a learning experience, when your team's kind of scuffling a little. People try to do more than they have to, and we're fighting against that.
Perfect. Good.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.